Three and one. Hey, welcome in. Hey there, Ernie. Hey there, Mr. Chicken. I need to plug my other phone up here. I think it's dying on me. Yeah. I gotta plug up my other mics too sometime. There we go. I am tying up the moneymaker right now. Hey there, Jerry. Oh. We got to do a few of these 1/16 ounce. And then we're going to do a bunch of the 1/8 ounce. Received your order today. Oh, good. I appreciate your order, man. I'll get that pinned up there in just a second, Ernie. Appreciate that, brother. So, one of the things I'm doing to help me with some of these, now I'm working on a big order, but I'm tying a couple extra packs for the orders behind it, so I don't have to like scrounge and be piled up. Anyway, I'm just trying to do a little extra here. So, oh, look at that there. Too long. Okay, let's regather these feathers here. I'm just going to tie these first. Welcome in, everybody. This is the part, this is my favorite part when it comes to lure making. Oh, thank you. Man, we had over 200K views on that last live stream I did. Not the last one, but the one before that. Appreciate everybody in the house. How's it going, Mr. Mark? Thank you for the likes. Appreciate the likes. We got 10 likes already, guys. These are the 1/16 ounce money makers. Hello, Nada. Welcome in. How much do they cost? They run anywhere from $5 to $10 a pack. We do sell most of our lures in a 3-pack, but they're on our website. You can take a look at our website. We got a link down bottom or on the top, depending on what device you're watching from. These here, I think they run like $6.99 a pack. I think. I'm not sure. I got to do some bigger ones here in a little bit. The neon yellow. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I'm working on some big orders for tackle stores. This towel here is with neck hackle feathers. Ooh, I'm about to tie another knot. I don't like that first knot. There we go. A lot of these to tie. It was a good break to not tie, and poor lad. It was a good little break for me. I did get some eyes glued on earlier. A lot of times when I'm pouring lead and I'm taking a break to get a drink real fast, I'm hitting the UV lights and hitting our lures. So a lot of times I am taking a drink, but I'm also working with the eyes of the lures. And that's what I was doing on the last live stream. Hello, Kazar. Welcome in. Yep, and hello again, Joanne. Appreciate you guys. Make sure to subscribe this, I guess we call it afternoon. Yep, it's afternoon. I'm out of Oklahoma. I've been doing this for about 15 years. I've been doing it full time for about 13 years. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. That's the best way to support our channel, is subscribing, and also take a look at our videos, leave a comment. Sometimes I do giveaways for people that subscribe and they make comments on our videos. Oh, well, thank you. It's the last day of the month. Tomorrow will be October. Today's October for a lot of people in the world. Hey there, Frank. Hello, Javier. Hello from Spain, Madrid, Spain. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. This one here is the Moneymaker jig. This is a 1/16 ounce. Oh, well, thank you there, Javier. Hello there, Angelo. Hello, Janadi. Welcome in. This here is 1/16 of an ounce. Death was arrested and my life began. My life began. Welcome in. Hey there, Nimby. Well, thank you. Those gold threads are good for, yes, they are. Yep, for catching fish. For crappie, trout, perch, salmon, all kinds of fish. Lots of different kinds of fish you can catch with these. Hello there, Michael. Yes, a jig, yeah. Some people call them flies, some people call them hair jigs. Hey there, Ronnie. Did my order leave yet? Yeah, your order left this morning. It left this morning. Yep, today is the last day for the buy 3, get 1 free on the jigs. You buy 3 packs, we're going to throw a surprise pack in there for you guys. Yeah, thanks for your order, Ronnie. Okay, I'll get what I was going to add next time. Okay. Yep. Sometimes tying this many lures gets you numb. Gets you numb. Just kind of get zoned out. Hey there, Randy, or is that Rosalie? Thank you for coming in. It's Santos. Let's see, and who was that there? Hi, Hassan, welcome in. Yep, welcome everybody. Hey there, Stardust. Welcome in, everybody. I'll tell you what, on that last live stream, it said we had 2,000 in there at one time. We had a bunch of people in there. I was just tired of pouring lead. I was just tired. Like, I got to get up. I need to tie some jigs. I appreciate all the orders we've been getting in. Again, we got a promo and it ends today. For every 3 packs of lures you guys get, we're going to throw in a surprise pack. So we've had a lot of orders come in with 9, 15 packs, some of these people, and we're throwing in free packs in there, guys. Today's the last day on that deal. No, it doesn't rattle. The eyes, nope. Oh, it is a fixed eye. At a grocery store today, stopped in to share some Flow Bro respects. Oh, cool. If you're experienced, does the color make? Yes, it does. Yep. They do mimic some bugs, and they do mimic some bait fish. And some of them just don't mimic anything. Some of them are just You know, because you get into these pinks and some of these colors like that, but they do work. They do work. So I know there's that that saying to match the hatch, and sometimes they go for what they want to go for. You know, sometimes they're looking for a little bit of strange. They're looking for something different. They're just looking for something. Sometimes it's just the movement of the lure also that triggers them, but sometimes it's the color, you know. I don't know. I've never eaten a pink hamburger or anything like that, but sometimes those fish will go after something pink. They'll go after something purple, orange, chartreuse, black. I don't really make them to mimic anything. Sometimes the fish gets hungry. Sometimes the fish is going to eat what it wants to eat. Oh yeah. That's why I tell everybody, it's when you're, you know, whatever you're fishing for and you're fishing lures, make sure you have plenty of colors, because some colors work better in muddy water. Some of them work better in clear water. And then some colors work great during the daytime on a sunny day. And then some work better when it's a cloudy day. Also, the size does matter too. I've been, over the years, I've noticed that the more, how would I say, extreme the weather or the temperatures get, whether it gets really hot or really cold, a lot of times if you downsize and go to a smaller lure, especially with crappie, because in the wintertime, when it's cold outside, they get more lethargic or not aggressive, and they'll tend to bite for smaller bait. Now, there's a couple of cycles that you look for when you're crappie fishing. When it's springtime, you'll have what's called the spawn, and they feed very well when they're spawning. So when you say the spawn, it's not necessarily when they're laying their eggs. A lot of times the spawn bite is right before they start spawning. They want to eat they want to get a lot of calories and nutrients, and they're hungry because they're getting ready to do their thing. And then during the spawn, they're hungry because they're, you know, just in a frenzy. And then post-spawn is they just got through with their spawn, and they're wanting to replenish the calories that it took up, you know, for them to do their thing. Vito, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. So these can be used for trout. They can be used for salmon. We've had people use these for drum. So you can use these for a lot of different kinds of fish. It's one of the most versatile baits out there because you can cast it, or you can just vertical fish, like live scoping or ice fishing, or just dock fishing. So this is one of the most versatile baits. We have a lot of people up north that will use these for trout, especially up in the Northwest. They'll use them for trout, and then they turn around and use the same lure for crappie. Hey there, Kayla. Welcome in. Low key, Kayla. This here again is a 1/16 ounce. Sat across men of you, men of you. Oh, to you. Appreciate you guys coming in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What kind of fish do you mostly catch with that? I catch basically crappie, white bass, and then hybrids. That's what I mostly catch with my lures locally. That's what I catch. Now you can catch like the shellcracker perch. We got some people out there that'll use these. If you ever watch Pontoon Jody and James, Cool Cats, they use these to catch skipjack, you know, because they go catfishing, and they'll use these to catch bait fish. But we've had a lot of people use these for all kinds of fish. I used to, when I first started making these, they were mainly for crappie, and they were for me, you know, and then as the years went by and I started selling these, I realized these people were using them for all kinds of other fish too. So when it came time back in 2013 for us to, we did our taxes, got all our paperwork ready for us to be established as a business. My wife was just, you know, she said, why don't you just call the company the Ruben Flores Jig Company? And one of the ideas behind that is, you know, these aren't just limited to crappie. And so these jigs here can be used for all kinds of stuff. Steelhead, salmon. Yep, these are feathers. Yep, feathers, feathers, feathers. Here, I'm going to take you guys down here. We're going to cut some of these feathers here. So this is neck hackle. And what I'm doing is I'm making V-cuts. So these will be stacked up on each other. Now the way I like stacking them up is you got a natural curvature to this, a bend. And I like putting the hump on the back there. And then I'll stack some of these up here just like this. And usually for the 16th, I'll put about 5 feathers. And I stack them and then I measure them and trim them up. We're going to trim up some more of these here because we got a few more of these lures to make. And then we're going to be moving on up to a 1/8 ounce. So these lures here are going to be going to Florida. They're actually going to be going to the Roland Martin Marine and Tackle down in by Okeechobee. And these will be used for catching crappie and then also shellcracker perch. We do have a few people that'll use our lures like sabiki jigs or sabiki rigging, and they'll catch skipjack, you know, the herring, and there's all kinds of uses. We get some people they'll catch, I think it's called a ladyfish. We actually went to the coast down in Texas a couple years ago. We went down and fished on Padre Island. And I was catching speckled trout, saltwater speckled trout with our lures. So you can cast these and retrieve them. You can also just vertical fish, just hanging them off a dock, or if you're using forward-facing sonar, you can do it that way too. Just drop your line straight down. Okay, we're going to do one more feather. and then we're going to go back to tying. So we're based out of Northeast Oklahoma. We're right smack in the middle of the U.S. So we do got a lot of customers on the West Coast, and we got a lot more customers on the East Coast. Okay, let's get ready to tie. So I'm going to stack these feathers here for you and show you how I do them. So here we go. We're going to take these V-cuts. We're going to stack 5 of them up here. Now they are all different kind of lengths. I'll usually start with the big ones first, and then you have them like that. And then I'll stack some other ones, kind of stagger them or shingle them. And it's not important where I place them up here, but more so where they're right there. So I'm going to start out with 5. These, we may have to add an extra feather on there here in just a little bit. So that's what I have going on right there. We're going to lay that down. We're going to come back up here. So we're going to take that little stack that we have there, and I'm going to measure it across where I need it. We got one right there that's wanting to slide out. Now you get that dude put back up here. So we're going to lay this up here. We're going to trim this little part here, and then I'm going to tie it up. So we're going to throw one more V. This one's good. Let's see, what's it going to look like when it's wet? It'll be fine. So we're going to take 3 strands of the flashing here. Going to fold it over, clip it in the middle. Then we're going to find the midway point. We're going to lay it up here. Then we're going to pull this back. Now I like putting the flashing on last, because when it's being fished, it's going to be fished like that, hanging off fishing line. And so you want the sparkles there so the fish can see them. When it comes to crappie, a lot of times the crappie will come up from the bottom, and they'll go up to bite it. A lot of times with bass, or you got your shell cracker perch, they'll come in and take it diagonally, or horizontally, they'll come at it. But the crappie, most of the time, they'll kind of move upward and bite it that way. Let's see. Welcome in, guys. I appreciate everybody in here. We are starting to get bigger and bigger numbers. I appreciate everybody for helping out. I want to thank my mods in here. They don't get enough credit. They don't get paid or anything like that. A lot of times when they do put in orders, and because they're in the live stream helping out and stuff, a lot of times I'll give them extra product and stuff like that when they do put in an order. But they do help out quite a bit. You guys throw some W's up there for the mods. We got some good people in here, guys. 2, 4, 6. 2, 3, 3. Okay, we're going to tie 6 more of these. These are going to be our extras. These will be going on the wall. Let's see, Angelo, I'm sorry, but I'm just asking for improvement. I didn't say foul words. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know, what, somebody say something to you? Yep, keep on tapping. Yep, don't worry about it. Yeah, we run a clean program here. We don't use any cuss words. We don't talk vulgar, because we got kids that watch, and those kids one day are going to grow up, and those kids one day are going to have a job, and those kids one day are going to remember me. And so, whether they become bait makers or they're just fishermen. So my live streams, it is an investment. It's an investment for the future. So that we get kids that watch, they may not be able to buy any lures right now, but one day they will. One day they will. Yep, appreciate you guys. Yep, throw some W's up there for the mods. We got good mods in here, guys. Hey, let's see. You seem like a very caring, kind man. This is my first time seeing your channel, and I will definitely be watching. Oh, thank you. Somebody said I had a cool, calm voice that ought to be a psychiatrist or something. I'm like, somebody said that yesterday. Which fish hook is the best color? Our #1 seller is called the Shiner. We've sold thousands and thousands of these. And that's this color right there. That's our #1 seller right there. Yep. About every other order that we get, we'll have a pack of those in there. That's our #1 color. So that's a good all-around color. You can fish that with at night. Hey there, Burke. Welcome back, man. But yeah, that's a good color right there. This one here is a good color too. I love fishing this color if it's nice and sunny outside. I got like a quarter. Yep, you did. Yep. The 1/4 ounce shiner. Yeah, we have 7 different sizes of lures. We got a lot of sizes of lures. So we do get a lot of Hispanic people watching, and it could be because of my name, Ruben Flores. And if you guys speak Spanish, I do decently reading Spanish. I don't speak Spanish that well. I can understand most of it though that comes in. But I do appreciate everybody coming in from wherever you guys are. Yep. If you do have a Samsung phone and you're one of the mods in here, all you got to do is hold that middle button down and circle that comment that they made, and it'll translate it for you. I was on somebody else's live a while back, and somebody was typing in some language. I don't even know what the language was, and it wasn't Spanish. And so I tried that feature on my phone, and it translated it. All the mods in that person's channel were, it just looked like they were like English only, English only. And what that person had to say was, I really enjoy your work. Your work is magnificent. But all the mods in their channel were basically griping out that person for not speaking English. Now, when you're not speaking English and people are chatting, it does help out the live stream. You know, any chat helps out. Even trolling helps out the live stream, believe it or not, because they're making comments, and that's telling the AI that's in my channel that, hey, there's people making comments. Now, if somebody's trolling to the point to where they're just nonsense, then our how would I say, our sanitary workers will take out the trash. So I do appreciate people in the channel and making comments and stuff. You guys are good. Yep, later, Stardust. Barbara, welcome in. Pretty colors. Thank you. Appreciate you guys so much. To everybody that speaks English out there, good day, good evening, good afternoon. If you speak Spanish, buenos tardes. I got a pack of regular shiners and a pack of underspin shiners. They look really good. Thank you there, Burke. If you guys don't know, Burke is in Norway. Norway. Burke is actually my very first mod that was under the age of 18. Usually I have an 18 and over requirement to be a mod. But Burke was in the channel when I first started doing streams over here. And he just made some really good comments, and I didn't even know he was the age he is. So he's a very well-matured and well-mannered young man. I think the other underage person is Landon. Landon's been watching for a while. I know it's not summertime and Landon's probably at school, but Landon's also a good, well-mannered young person. Jose, welcome in. Jose. Yeah, you guys are awesome, man. You guys are good. Again, we need young people. We need young people like you to carry on fly tying and you know, we need another generation. I tie the simple stuff. You guys tie some intricate, detailed lures. I can tie that stuff, and I've tied. I don't want to say, and I'm never going to compare myself to Brian the fly smith, but I've probably tied maybe 1/10 of the stuff that he's tied, and but the majority of the money I make is off this style of lure. There's a lot of different things I've tied, and I just haven't researched a whole lot. But my main thing are just like mayflies and little streamers. That's my main thing, and also little nymphs. I don't study the craft well enough to memorize the different patterns and putting names on them and stuff like that. But when I first started tying jigs, I tied flies too. I tied a lot of dry flies, and I still keep some stuff here. I try to keep some of the little streamers and clousers and mayflies and stuff, because we get a few fishermen that are from here in Oklahoma, and a lot of them will go to Arkansas, or they'll go to Missouri to go trout fish, fly fish, and they'll stop over here a lot of times and see what I have, and kind of pick my little bucks. I was showing my wife some of the flies, because since we've moved from the house to the shop, she doesn't see everything that I tie. And I was showing her some of the lures, and she was pretty fascinated with it. Look at that, I did that again. Yeah, it's not the way I want to do the tail. I'm going to trim just a hair off this. These are made to target crappie, perch, stuff like white bass. Some people will use these for catching trout too. In the winter time, we get a lot of people that will use our lures for ice fishing, and they'll catch both crappie, perch, and trout with these. Me and Landon have become buddies. Yep, you guys have. You guys sometimes get off in your own little conversation and your own little world. I imagine you guys would be really good friends if you guys hung out in person. Landon seems like a good kid. Okay, we have 2 more to make in a 1/16. And then we're going to graduate on up to the 1/8 ounce. I'm going to switch the chat filter because I think we just had our chat frozen. Yep, we sure did, didn't we? Yep, welcome. Hey there, Angelo. Awesome PBs, yep. In 2 weeks, and I can't catch a thing. Oh, sorry about that, Angelo. Hey, way faster than me. Oh, thank you. Body, welcome in. I missed a lot of messages there. Yep, sorry about that, guys. Sometimes my chat will freeze up, and I have to switch the chat filter. Hey, Ricky Duncan. I'm doing good. Ruben is doing fine, fine, fine. That's how Ruben's doing. Oh yeah, he is. Yep. Mr. Showflies. I wonder how Jamie's doing. I haven't seen her go live in a while. She's getting a lot better at what she's doing. Catch and release. Keep the tasty fish. Yep. Maguile, welcome in. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, we are halfway through this order. This big order of 2,000 jigs. I'm going to be tying the 1/8 ounce here in just a minute. Okay, we're going to switch up the vices. We're going to put the vise on with the saltwater jaws. I am using a peak vise, and we do sell the midge jaws and the saltwater jaws too. Okay, let's get these. Let me put these back behind me here. We are done with those heads. Stretch out a little bit. Let's get ready for the next round. So these are going to be a little bit bigger here. They range anywhere from $5 a pack to $10 a pack. Yep, the jaws are sold separately. When I first started doing this, I was in my 40s. I'm 58 right now. So go 58 minus 15 years was what, 43? And I tell you what, time has flown by. I would have never thought when I started tying I would be doing this full time. That wasn't the direction I was going. You know, I never dreamed I would be doing this full time. But I've been blessed to be able to do this full time, and I love doing it. Hello, Sound Up. I'm sorry if I'm not reading all the comments, but I enjoy you guys keeping me company. You guys get to watch me work. You guys get to watch me work. Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, you're the one that said I ought to be a psychiatrist or something. Are you the one that said that yesterday? That I have a calm voice? I think it was you. I'm not sure, though. Somebody said yesterday that I have a voice of a psychiatrist. So these are the 1/8, and they do take bigger feathers, so I cut these just a little bit longer than the 16th ounce. I enjoy doing what I do. I get to live stream, and I get to make lures for a living, and I'm just happy to be able to do what I do. Yeah, I do paint my own heads. Yep. Yep. Your past as a minister? Maybe. Maybe there, James. I don't get to preach much anymore these days, which it's okay. I figure one day maybe God will have something in store for me. For right now, I just gotta do what I do, and I do get to share Christ and the gospel, the good news, and I do get to do that every so often. Yeah, I'm going to show you what I'm stacked up against right now. See, all of those, I got to do all of those. A lot of lures. Uh, 5:30 Central Time. 5:30 Central Time. Yeah, if you are a member, whether it be a paid member or somebody bought a membership for you, we're going to do a drawing for all those people. But you have to be present in the chat when we do that. I don't know how many of the Flow Bros we have with that membership there. Sometimes people are gifted memberships and they don't ever watch. But we want to make it for whoever is in the Flow Bro membership, and if they're watching the live stream that Friday, we want to make them eligible. Well, thank you there. I appreciate you. And hello there, Mix. How's it going there, Mix 44? This one here is called the Money Maker. This one used to be called the Hack Attack, and we used to make a lure for a gentleman that fished crappie tournaments, and he was also a guide fisherman, and his name was Dylan Hackler, but he chose to go a different direction with the lure maker years ago, so we basically gave this one the old name. Originally it was the Money Maker, but we had made this the Hack Attack for Dylan Hackler, and he's a good fisherman, good guy. He just went with another bait maker, and that happens when you're in the business of making lures for some of these tournament anglers. But he's a good young man. I think he's still young. I don't know how old he is these days. He used to be partners with a fellow named Zeke Anderson. They broke a record for Grenada Lake years ago. I think every fish they weighed in on that tournament was over 3 pounds. But I've gotten to make lures for a lot of people that some of them have been national champs, some of them state champions. Made lures for a lot of people that, you know, some of the people you'd probably know, but I'm not going to name drop. One away from 100. We're at 112. That's what I'm looking at right now. I'm ahead of you this time. I think yesterday or the day before you were ahead of me. Now we're sitting at 112 likes. I put a schedule together to get these orders done because I needed some kind of an outline and goals to hit. And right now we're kind of a little bit ahead of our goals to get all these orders out. Now we got 5 tackle store orders. They're basically brand new installs, so we're having to set them up from scratch. I've been kind of fortunate to some extent that we haven't received any regular tackle store orders in lately, and it's been able to free me up to get these big orders out. I see 113. I see 114 now. We got 175 people watching here. Yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to do so. That helps our channel out quite a bit. We get the majority of our subscribers through live streams. Every so often I'll pick up a subscriber through one of the videos, but most of the time it's through the live streams. I can't believe it's 1:30 already. Time has flown today. Hello there, Eddie. Do you know how to build fly rods? No, I sure don't. That's out of my wheelhouse there. And I don't know anybody that builds fly rods here on YouTube. I wouldn't know where to send you if you wanted a fly rod built. Yeah, and I do appreciate all you guys. Make sure to subscribe today. I can't believe I've been on already over an hour. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for dropping in. Make sure to drop a like. Make sure to pick me up. I am going to be taking a break right after this one here, guys. I'm going to take a little break. Go refill my drink. I got to work on some eyes here in a little bit. So if you guys want to see more of me, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to also visit our website sometime. Again, we do have that special going on. For every 3 packs you guys buy, we're going to throw in a surprise pack. And that ends tonight. The last day of the month is today. Yep, thank you everybody for joining in. My ex-husband used to book out, and he does live rods too long time ago. Oh, yeah? Yeah, this is the last lure on this stream here. When I do come back, I'll be tying these up still. But I got to glue some eyes, and I'm getting a little hungry. I want to grab me something a little more to eat. So I look forward to seeing you guys again. Make sure to subscribe, and we will catch you guys a little bit here. So thank you again for watching. Goodbye. God bless.